In this tutorial, I will show you how to make the warehouse in, warehouse out, and warehouse sales transaction entry for your daily operation. And I will also show you how to check the inventory in this tool. Let me show you how to make a warehouse in transaction at first. Click the warehouse in icon. There are 3 blue buttons on the right side. The back button will allow you to get back to the homepage. The new button will help you clear all the contents and start a new entry. And the save button will allow you to save the transaction when you complete the entry. Notice that in Aden B52 inventory management tool, we use white color for the fillable areas. And there are still several fields required to be input. Document number is used for tracking the document in the recap, which is also the only field that can be directly input by keyboard. The operation number is an auto-generated self-growth number, 1-to-1 corresponding to a specified transaction. Date can be selected by double-clicking the corresponding white cell, and click Enter to finish input. Logically speaking, the transaction date should be increasing in the same order as the operation number, otherwise, there will be some problems with the calculation in the background. In type and supplier can be selected by double-clicking the corresponding white cell, and double-click Select in the pop-up window. Notice that we need to input the supplier before input any item for this transaction. This is because that once you select a supplier, like supplier 1, only the products provided by supplier 1 will be displayed in the item input window. And the transport cost continues the previous logic in the old B52 template. It only appears in the warehouse in transaction entry, and it will be amortized into the item unit cost, which is represented by unit cost TC here, and be included into the amount. You can choose whether to fill in it or not, based on the actual situation in your site. Then let's say we want to make a warehouse in transaction of 10 kilograms of potatoes. Double-click the white cell under the item name field, you will see a pop-up window like this. The text box at the top is used to quickly search for items. Item code, item name, and barcode can be used as the keyword for a quick search. Let's input potato. The preview box below will change associated with the input. Select potato, and input the quantity as 10 in the bottom text box. Click the input button to input this item. You will find that this record has been entered into the interface, and other information like the unit cost and the amount has also been automatically filled and calculated for it. After you complete the entry, click the Save button to save this transaction. Let's get back to the homepage. Find the recap icon and click it. You will find a summary record has been automatically generated for the warehouse in transaction we just finished. Since the entry process is pretty similar to the in, out, and sales transaction, I will only explain some of the differences in the next. Click the warehouse out icon. The field named destination is used to describe where or what purpose that transaction is made for. It uses the information you prepared in the parameter management. And the stock column is used for you to know how much stock is left after input an item and its usage quantity. It equals to the real-time stock quantity minus the quantity out. Then let's click the warehouse sales icon. The field named sales rate is as the same usage as in the old B52 template. You can input a positive number in the pop-up window, which will automatically add a % after entering. It represents the rate at which the unit price is higher than the unit cost. And we can check the inventory by clicking the warehouse inventory icon on the homepage. You will see there is a brief tabular form of the pivot table, which cannot be modified. It displays the real-time inventory data, and it also allows you to check the inventory balance of specified product or classification through the filter query function. Inventory data is automatically refreshed with your transaction entry.